What's up guys? If you're writing OAU Post-Utme, these are the necessary chemistry topics you need to do to excel. OAU Post-Utme is going to contain 10 chemistry questions, and these 10 chemistry questions can be questions you have never seen before in your life, and it will be very important to listen to me in this video. Now, most times you have to study organic chemistry very well to excel in OAU Post-Utme. It is not just the basic organic chemistry you knew while you were writing JAM. OAU chemistry focus more on the deeper parts of the organic chemistry, and not so deep. This thing is not so tough, but most of your textbooks do not really have those topics, and that's why it makes it look a bit difficult. So you have to search deeper in order for you to excel and score your 10-10 in Post-Utme. I can bet you, even if you are the best graduating student in your secondary school, you might not score 3 in those chemistry if you are not so careful. So what are the aspects of this organic chemistry? And let me even say, from the introduction to organic chemistry, you need to know the Lassagne sodium fusion tests, how you test for nitrogen, sulfur, and the halogens. You need to know what we call the double bond equivalence. You need to know what we call vital life theory. I'm just going to list all of these things. I will teach you one or two of them before you examine. I'll quickly do that, and that's why you have to subscribe to the channel so that you get the updates on when I'm making the video. So you need to know a whole lot about qualitative analysis and the quantitative analysis of organic compounds. Then you need to know what we call homolytic, heterolytic fission. You need to know radicals. You need to know the difference between electrophiles and nucleophiles. Then you need to know how all of these things happen. Then from there you can talk about alkane. The most important thing to know about alkane is Clemmensen reduction, and know the Clemmensen reagents and how you prepare alkane from carbonyl compounds. That's Clemmensen reduction. If you had been looking at OAU past questions, you would have been seeing questions all around this area, and you might not even have a genuine question, and that's why we sold one past question. If you had been checking our YouTube, you would have seen the past question, so you will know the aspects to deal with in OAU Post-Utme. Then when you are done with alkane, there are a lot of things to know about alkane. I will teach you all of those aspects. When you get to alkane, you need to treat ozonolysis very well. Ozonolysis is very simple. Just split it, add oxygen, and you have your products. I will talk about that as well, but please try and stay tuned to the channel. And also, when you're talking about you want to prepare alkane from alkane, dehydrogenation or dehydration or anything, you need to know all of those rules that guide your major products, your minor products, not just the basic ones you feel you know. I will show you some examples of some of these things. They need to know how to prepare primary, secondary, and tertiary alkanol from Grignard reagents. So there are a lot of things you need to put in place in order for you to excel in your chemistry. Then your chemical bonding, atomic structure, as simple as they are very, very important to your chemistry. So if you can treat those topics very, very well, then you're going to excel in OAU Post-Utme. So let me now list all. On atomic structure, you must do well to know the quantum numbers very well. On periodicity, you must know those factors that affect periodic properties. You must be able to talk about those factors, not just the periodic properties. Then on chemical bonding, you need to know the Fajans rule. You need to know a lot about properties of covalent bond. You need to know a lot about hybridization, resonance, overlapping of orbitals, and all of those things in chemical bonding. Then another aspect that you need to still spend little energy on is probably chemical kinetics, then thermochemistry, electrolysis, oxidation and reduction. OAU does not really spend much time on your physical chemistry. They spend a lot of times on your organic chemistry. But as much as you are preparing for your organic chemistry, you should not neglect your physical chemistry. So, but even if you don't really have much time to prepare for physical chemistry, make sure that your organic chemistry, you do it very well. You can, if the time is short now, so you can just use your past questions to do a lot of research and you start reading. And we're having marathon classes in Primax currently, and if you're free, you can join our marathon classes. We have accommodation for you irrespective of where you are coming from. Don't waste that your UTME score. I've seen a student with 349 in UTME and had 19 in Post-Utme. I am the best graduating student in my secondary school. Don't worry, when you see OAU Post-Utme, you will know that you are still playing. So OAU Post-Utme, I'm not here to intimidate you, but I'm just here to tell you the reality, to face it. The exam is also going to be online, so We coordinate the exam, we guide you through the exam, we get you systems to write your exam, and you write it with ease. There is no pressure of network and everything. So if you're around, we're going to monitor you all through, and make sure you do your seamless registration. Avoid scammers everywhere. Just make sure we have this OAU pass questions. You can order it if you don't have it. We'll send it to you in any states that you are through logistics. And when you see it, I'll use this past question also to solve a whole lot of questions with you. And you need to know this dry distillation too of acanoate to produce carbonyl compounds. All these are questions you are likely to see in your post-UTME. So write those topics I've mentioned down, and let's deal with them one after the other. So in the next class, I'm going to be teaching you all of the things you are going to see in your exams in chemistry. So I'll teach you those topics one after the other, not the entire topics. I'll just pick important points that you need to note to excel. Then after that, I'll pick up the past questions and we solve them together. So that's why you should have gotten your past questions with you too, so that while we are solving them, you deal with them. But if you do, this video is not for what combination you should do or what no combination. We have a lot of videos on that you can watch on that. But just to tell you about those important aspects you need to note in your chemistry. I'll be telling you about physics, biology, and the aptitude as well. But before then, I'll see you. I need to quickly teach you some topics in chemistry that you need to pay close attention to in order for you to excel. So I'm popularly called Dr. Sodium, a medical student from the University of Ibadan, a graduate of microbiology from Obafemi Awolowo University. If you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please do. Leave likes, leave thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.